Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an LT-432. It's a Tier 8 Soviet premium light tank. It's located on the southwest border of Highway and it's under the command of ChoosenDark. And he's in platoon with another member of REBRN, Nighthawk. See how they get on. Okay. Well, the LT-432 armed with an 85mm, but it's actually got incredibly good camo, this tank. It's a very flat tank, as you can see. It's only got 3 crew. The driver's up front, the gunner and the commander are in the actual turret. You need midgets to drive this thing. Well, his alpha is 180. It'll penetrate through 176mm with standard rounds, APCR, and with the premium rounds, which are AP, funnily enough, do 218mm. Now, it is a light tank, which means it's extra stealthy. And he's found 2 enemy tanks coming closer, this and a T-44. He was seen. In fact, there's an EBR-75 over by the bridge. Can't get any shots on them from over here though. Now he's trying to use the edge there to pop up, take a shot, pull back down. Trouble with doing that is that you might draw the attention of Arty. Sitting on the edge of the map like that, Arty gets to see that and thinks, oh, I wonder if they're just sitting on the edge and moving backwards and forwards. And it looks like his platoon mate just took out the black dog on the enemy team. So 1 for Nighthawk. Okay, they've disposed of the enemy tanks that are up this end. He could try and dash straight across the battlefield. And in fact, that's exactly what he's going to do. Just straight down the tree line. Use any obstacle in the way to avoid being hit by the enemy. So there's 14-5 up there and he's spotting him at the moment, so just stay unspotted and just allow his teammates to shoot that guy from a distance. Well, he lost sight of him, which means he's probably lost sight of us. Oh, there he is again. Yep, still picking up spotting. And he's got a spotter badge. I can see the enemy LT-432 has actually managed to get up into the village area near the fuel plant, not the fuel plant, the fuel station. In fact, there's 2 of them over there now, the EBR and the LT. And he has poked out of the bush. That Unis is still there, so he needs to be careful. He doesn't stay out in the open too often. Nighthawk is very low on hit points. Well, he was spotted when he shot, and unfortunately we lost Nighthawk there. Okay, we spotted a turtle now. And that's good news because he's going to pick up some more spotting assists. The enemy EBR's gone down. Tries to get around into the turtle, but they are very tough things, those. Lots of armour. Premium British tank destroyer. Probably best for him not to try and engage that guy because obviously he's going to have difficulty with the armour, but also it could take him or lose him a lot of hit points to try and bring the guy down. So he's better off going away to shoot from a distance where he can't be seen. Well, an enemy Progetto's just spotted him as well. Oh, he's firing in this direction. And yeah, he got hit in the tracks by that Progetto. So it's a quick case of retreat. Okay, turtle's still there, so be careful. Don't draw up. The Lance C is going well. He's making a bit of a rash decision there, but he has got some hit points off the turtle, but he may lose a lot, and he has actually lost quite a bit as well. 317, and in the meantime, we're headed back over the other side of the battlefield. We just lost our Barask as well. I have the feeling that what he's going to do now, ChoosenDark, is try and engage that Progetto from a different side if he can scoot across the field, he might be able to catch them. But in fact, actually, what he's going to do instead is go up to the town area, try and take out this Renegade and Udo's 14.5. I think that's the same one that he was spotting for, or spotting against earlier. Okay, the Renegade's gone, so it's just the Udos, and he can come up beside the guy, and nicely done! So that's his first kill. And, oh, dodged a shot there from somebody. I have the feeling it's that Progetto again. Now remember, he is a light tank. Oh, no, he did do that. He turned just as he jumped over. And that's almost an instant tracking when you do that sort of thing. So he's getting back over the other side of the burn there to avoid, but other side of the road to avoid getting shot at. Yeah, I've done that more times than I care to imagine. It was that I found out in the end the only reason you check yourself is you go over that rise, you then change course or change direction. And the moment the tracks hit the ground, it just sort of like rips them straight off. So it's not a great move to turn and change direction as you go over a jump. Best to go over the jump clean and then change direction once you've hit the ground. Well, we lost all the attackers who were going in near the cap, but the enemy's down by one tank. They've still got an ISU-152. They lost their turtle, but they've got a Barask and a Progetto. Now, he might be able to find and take out the M40, M43. The only question is, are the enemy back at the cap? Well, he hasn't been spotted so far, so they're not looking to the north. If you can get into these trees, get to the other side to the railway line and pop over the edge, you'll probably spot the M40, M43 sitting in the low ground. Good. Right, over the railway line, down into the dip and find the M40, M43. He won't have moved that far away. Don't ignore the Arty. You may pay for it if you do. Well, he's found the Barask. He's locked on. Try and take auto-aim shots at this distance can be a bit difficult, especially when it's a built-up area. Go find the Arty. No, he seems to be single-minded on getting the mediums. Well, there's the Progetto, but I'm pretty sure that the enemy Arty is just down in that dip and he's ignoring him. He's auto-aimed onto the Progetto. Gets one in. Reload time is normally 5.09 seconds. He's got 4.58. It is only 85mm. There's the Progetto making a quick move between the buildings. Hiding behind the railway station. There's the ISU-152K. Or is it? No, it's a standard ISU. Oh! Now, did he get seen? No, he didn't get seen when he pulled out of the bushes. He was seen now when he fired. Took around into the Progetto, but took around... Well, that just took his tracks out completely. Waiting for them to fix. Okay, now... It really would help if he got rid of the enemy Arty first. And we've just lost the CS-53, so it's 4-all now. Again, he's ignoring the Arty, but the Arty's not paying any attention to him at all. And, well, that's kind of strange, and it makes me think that the enemy Arty might be in the town, and that's why he can't shoot back. But I always would go through the dip just to see if there's anybody there. And he didn't do that. He didn't clear the dip. There's the Progetto. And we've just lost the SU-130PM. It's a good job this little tank is so stealthy. Well, he's spotting now for the Strib, but the Strib's out of position. There goes the Barras. Okay, the Barras' 6th sense will have gone off. And he's now chasing him down. Auto aims on. Gets one in. Can he get the second one in before the Barras responds? No, because the Arty gets him. And the Progetto tries to get a shot into him. Don't change direction as you go over the REBRN. No, he didn't. Good. And he gets another round in, and the Progetto's reloading, so he can kill him. And he does get the kill, but he took a round in the tracks from the ISU 152. He needs to get the other side of the road quick. So there's only 2 left on the enemy team. There's the Arty. Now, we didn't see which direction that shell came from. If he is still back at the cap area, he would have missed out on getting the opportunity to get that kill earlier. He's got 2 kills now. The Arty's got 3. The Strib hasn't got any kills at all. In fact, the Strib is basically not helping us at all. And I have the feeling that maybe he's just AFK. Either that or he's very, very inexperienced. He's going to do a quick run through the town to see if he can spot the Arty, if the Arty is in the town. I don't think he is. I think he's back at the enemy cap. Maybe he was staying quiet and not shooting at ChoosenDark earlier in the game because he didn't want to draw attention to himself. Now he's more than likely going to see the ISU 152 as he goes shooting through. Okay, that's where he was, to the left, and he's abandoned that position. Yep, there's the Arty. Could have had him earlier in the game. And there's the 152. Oh, now he did get some damage on it, but there's the kill. Now he needs to get the hell out of here because the 152 is behind him. Oh, just narrowly dodged that one. Okay, he's completed whatever mission he had to complete, which I think was damage and damage assistance. So you can see that up now. Oh, it's progress and assistance, yep. Okay, so the 152 is probably below him now in the dip. There he is. Oh, he's looking this way. Oh, get behind him quickly, quickly. Now track him. Track him, hold him in place, but he didn't need to because he got the kill shot that counted and won the game. Even got stunned by his own teammate. 4 kills. And we can see from the end of battle results that ChoosenDark says, I'm not a light tank player at all. So he was actually just trying this out, and well, he did very well actually, because he remembered that yes, he does have stealth capabilities, and so in certain points during that battle he stayed hidden rather than actually pushing on when he was actually getting assists, because he was spotting the enemy and they couldn't see him. He got a first class tanker in the LT-432, and that's the first time he's had a first class tanker. I think this might even be his first game in this tank, or at least one of the early ones. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly, a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, and he got that quite early on by just sitting in the bush, which was the correct thing to do. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and he also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 6 in total. His win rate from the battle was 4,317, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team scores and see where he stood. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the ISU 152, who managed to get a high caliber for 3,796 hit points. The next high score was that Progetto with 3,356. And after that, it was the Lorraine 15551 who got 2,980. We can see that ChoosenDark got 1,757, which puts a little further down the table. But this is the good thing. He was actually joint top scorer in that game. 4 kills. The ISU 152K... I said ISU 152K. It's an ISU 152. He got 4 kills as well. And the Lorraine 15551 got 3. So did the Progetto 46 on the enemy team. He could have platooned, but for the fact obviously he was already in platoon with Night Tog, he did get 1 kill, 1,158 hit points of damage and 594 base XP. But you can see when it came to base XP, it was ChoosenDark. He got 1,211 base, 906 went to the Lorraine 15551 and 766 went to that Lanson C. He fired 18 rounds in the game, got 15 direct hits and 12 penetrations, damage of 1,757 hit points, of which 368 were at more than 300 meters. So the vast majority of his shots were at very close range. 7 hits received from the enemy, 3 penetrations, 4 non-penetrations. He was very lucky actually. A couple of the shots hit the tracks, especially the one from the ISU 152 after he killed the Progetto. If that one had hit the body of the tank, I think that would have wiped him out completely at that point. 1 hit received by way of splash damage, 480 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 2,795 hit points of spotting assist, and that's why he did so well in the battle. He was spotting for his team like a champ. 92,133 credits from the game, 46,067 from personal reserves, a total of 138,200. And after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables took away 97,502 credits profit. 1,816 XP, same again, or 1,817 actually for completing the mission and events, and 182 for this being a premium vehicle. He didn't get any bonus showing for being in a platoon. 3,815 experience points altogether, so pretty good game that was. He was there right to the very end, got the last kill of the game to take out the enemy. At least I think he did, didn't he? He got the 152. Yes, he did, yes, there it is. So very well played indeed. For a non-light tank player, you certainly do have a talent for it. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm.
Alright, this one's gonna go in. It's my last one, I swear. Alright, can I open up?
And thank you for watching.